I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel, she, they.
I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Ahmaya, also she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him. I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
Hi, I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Ballantyne, he, him.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM. So Sarah is feeling unwell, so she's not going to be here today, which is a real shame.
Fuck you, COVID.
We will miss her, yeah. But
Who's not as sour as I was hoping for?
the fight must go on. So, where we last left off, you guys had come out of the deep sands of the desert. Why are you giggling? You had travelled. You travelled out of the deep sands of the desert, returning to Dustmere, and your first day was pretty eventful. You were swept away on a carriage to meet Gaspar. There was a tense meeting where eventually he bought your silence on the matter of the Graven God that you guys denied killing. And then you were met by a keeper, a man called Ilram, who is of the divine arm of the Isildian rule, and he offered you a job, which was to find out the legitimacy and the source of supposed miracles that Duke Debiles, who's the Archduke and the Duke of Dustmere, the miracles he was supposedly portraying, and there was worshipping him in the streets. And you left. You found Kazaria's hideout behind the Coal and Petal Inn, where you rested. You decided that it was time for some figuring out what was going on. So you were joining dots. Your conspiracy board grew across most of her table while Kazaria was out. And as much as you think you figured a lot out, there was still a lot of uncertainty. What you did know is that the source of the worshipping of Duke Debiles was an illusion magic that came from looping threads off of people's heads that Eugene identified as illusion magic that was going down into the ground. And you decided that you'd follow the threads down into the under tunnels of the city. And you were trudging through sort of a foot's worth of stale water and old sewage. You went down tunnels, you opened a valve, set water streaming, and you crossed a particularly turbulent canal, and you lost Clayton, your friend. He was swept away into the dark. But
was right behind us the whole time, right?
Yeah. And you met, you came in contact with another group of potential explorers who were dispatched frighteningly quick, and they you let the rest of them go, and you found out actually that they were Duncan's men. And you eventually made your way into the cistern, a 60-foot wide circular chamber. Yes.
Sorry, so are we in a toilet?
Yeah.
The whole thing is a sewer, yeah.
On point of order, does Kazari have a bathroom in her house?
Yes.
Oh my god. Otherwise we're going to be fucking minging.
If you want to go to the loo, just...
No, I mean like a bath
Find a
or a
bath.
shower. Okay, good.
Remember, we
We're
have dark
taking it
vision to be
into-
60
Yeah,
feet away, you'll be right.
she would have told you that she's also been living there for a while. So, anyway, you entered the cistern. There was some strange, horrible noises, like almost lyrical from this cage on the right. And Ahmaya, you approached with Sentinel a few feet behind you, and you reached out your scimitar and you lifted up this thick, heavy skin that was draped over the top of the cage. And when you looked inside, you saw this horrible, bulbous creature with long arms and a mask of basket weavings that had been pinned to its face. And this horrifying image, you managed to overcome it. Sentinel, you failed your throw, so you are frightened for a minute. And Just as this happened, someone reached out from the middle of the well in the centre of the room, a hand, and Clayton crawled out of the water and he said, "Run!" And just as he said that, this huge snake erupted from the water. And that is where we're going to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You are
Is that a good boy or a bad boy?
Bad boy.
So,
Oh,
Makes sense
that's
for you,
also not good.
I mean, I did better than you.
Do you want to roll for
things
it?
aren't too
Thanks.
good.
Pretty just.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, guys. 10 to 15.
11.
13 for Freya.
Alright, show off.
13 for Freya.
Go in by 13.
She's not even here.
Not even here.
Yeesh. And Aura, you got
11.
11. My god.
God.
5 to 10.
8.
8 as well.
Okay.
Oh, I got 6. Sorry, not paying attention.
Eugene, I'm not.
Well, that makes sense, right, for the initiative.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, snake! Oh, no!
Yeah.
So you guys are
Dear God,
together. 1 to 5.
4?
Yeah, what did you get?
6.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
To be honest, given that I'm afeared, it probably makes a lot of
Yes,
sense.
that's for scent.
Did you say I have immunity?
Yeah, you're immune. So once you've saved, and you get to say at the end of each of your turns, once you've saved from it, that you are immune to it for 24 hours.
Nice.
I'm just going to put You actually beat Clayton, so for fuck's sake.
Me?
Yeah.
Holy
You got
shit.
2.
I mean, Clayton nearly died, so.
That side of the table is going to start tilting.
We did sort that.
Look at that initiative, guys.
Hell,
It's healthy.
Oh,
What did
dear.
the bear roll?
The bear.
Yeah, the bear.
Oh, he's not seen it.
Yes, I thought you wanted the bear, the little bear there.
Yeah, what did the bear roll?
I was hoping it was going to help us.
That's fucking
I
hot.
don't think so.
Hot fins are hot.
Right. First up is the giant snake.
Of course it is.
Brilliant.
Oh no.
Classic.
Good job, guys.
It is going to.
Kill me.
It is going to
Get
try and
scared and
capture
run off.
Clayton.
No.
That is an 8 and it misses. So
God.
you see it bursts out from the water and Clayton rolls out just in front of
Tuck
the
and roll.
wall and it immediately goes, snatches down to try and grab him with its teeth and bits of brick just shatter off. He rolls out the way. It misses. Okay. Next up is the hag's go. So... I thought it was going to roll real low. It is going to try and attack you, Ahmaya, with its claws. That is a 12.
That does not hit.
It's in a cage, right?
It is,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
It gets partial cover and it rolls with a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay, that is the end of that go. Next up is Freya.
right, okay.
How's
This
Clayton
doesn't hit.
looking?
He looks pretty rough.
Yeah, we should probably just. Do you want to just heal?
I was going to ask that
Yeah,
question
well,
next.
Touched.
Yeah, he doesn't look great.
Shit.
I can do.
Can you do? Right.
Sarah's just prepared no healing spells.
Oh, she's got cure wounds, but it's touch, and don't want to get up in that shit.
He doesn't look like he's on death's bed, on his death's bed.
Yeah, but
like
we beat him up before he went in the water.
Yeah, he was a bit bloodied.
Yeah, it's probably a good chat.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so bonus action, Freya will do spiritual weapon.
Very nice.
It's second level. What does it look like, do you reckon?
Oh, she has told me.
Good.
The spiritual weapon appears. It coils out of the mist itself, almost like mist condensing into a shape, and it appears as a long harpoon covered in cracks, like it's made of stone.
What we're gonna hit? Snake.
I think snakes.
Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
We're
a mini
using the
for it?
dice as the min. As
Awesome.
the,
No worries.
So you want to put it here, so it's like between two?
yeah.
We can do that. So,
And then I don't know how to cast it. What is
so that's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can attack on the same turn, I'm pretty sure.
So it's +6. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, you will.
Which one are you attacking?
The snack.
Big snack.
Big snack.
I'm a snake.
I'm a slithery little snack. Nope. It appears. It's great. It's
What did you roll?
That one.
Very nice.
Oh,
You're welcome.
So Freya seems a little uncertain of herself. She casts on instinct this spell, and the harpoon appears out of the mist, but she just doesn't. It's almost in she looks a little stunned.
That's COVID, mate.
That'll do it. She doesn't look certain of herself in a way that you're used to her seeing. She's usually quiet but confident, and she doesn't seem that way.
Cool, so that was a bonus action.
And an action to do the attack, right?
Yes.
I think it's all bonus action, so
Or is it a...
yeah, as a bonus action on turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet. And
When it's on its
completely
cast, what does it say?
Yeah, because it's a melee spell attack.
Does it say you cast it on a bonus and then you can make
When
a
you
melee?
cast a spell, you can make a melee spell
Yeah,
attack.
that's all bonus
Oh, so
action.
that's a bonus action.
Yes, that's a bonus action.
Very nice.
And so we can do a cantrip for
Oh, sick.
action. So
Sacred Flame.
just try Sacred Flame it.
Sacred
Yeah.
Flame.
Sure.
Then we don't have to roll it.
Yeah, go for the snake again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snake.
Okay, cool. Rolls a dex
Dex.
save. You know what the DC is?
14.
That is a miss. Roll 9.
Sweet.
And roll a damage.
Nice.
8.
Very
Radiant.
nice.
Radiant.
8 radiant damage. So she seems she doesn't seem herself, but the instinctive reaction to cast this spell, this quick lick of lightning, comes down, strikes the snake. It doesn't seem phased.
I think she's happy there.
Yeah, I think she's alright.
Yeah, she can get to most people
fuck.
from. Yeah,
Okay.
she can run to everyone from there. So
Very nice.
So yeah.
Aura, you're up.
I'm gonna reach out to Clayton and lay on hands 5 points.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
And then can I use some of my movement to drag him away, seeing that he's hurt?
Yeah, how much movement did you use to get to him just then, or were you right
I'm-
next to him?
I'm still like pretty
That's
much
fine
next to
then.
him.
Yeah, so you can drag him half speed if you like.
Can I'll use 20 feet of movement to drag him 10 feet back.
Mm-hmm.
And then can someone move
So-
Clayton back 10 feet, and then
Yeah, he's prone.
I'll
He's-
go up and I'll engage with Snake.
No, he's not prone actually. Okay. So you wouldn't have enough movement to pull him back 20 feet and
No,
then
I was
another 10.
I was going to use 20 feet of movement to pull him back 10 feet.
Then 10 foot to move.
And then,
And then my 10
so
feet
then you
to
max your
jump back
movement
in.
out. Okay, you're in
haven't got
combat.
combat in so long.
Yeah, you're in combat with the snake.
Yeah, that's it. Lay on hands was the action.
Very nice.
I don't have any bonus.
No worries. Okay, nice. Yeah, Clayton gets to his feet. He's like, oh, thanks. Watch yourself. And it is Eugene's game.
Alright. We've got. What's your dex?
And Freya, yeah. Sorry, Eugene
plus
and
one.
Moxie.
Oh, I'm +2. Should I go first?
Oh yeah.
Is there anything on the floor next to me that's movable and weighs between 1 and 5 pounds? Like a little.
There are some bits of brick, so
Yeah,
you could
some
find
bits of
something. Yeah.
That's a big old shit.
There's some, yeah, that you can. I would say it would take you an action to find something.
Oh.
Between 1 and 1.5 pounds is quite specific.
Oh no, between 1 and 5 pounds. It's a small thing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I thought you were looking for something that specific.
No.
That's
It
fine.
has to weigh
testing.
1.23 pounds.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
And I'm going to convert it
Yeah,
back into grams.
there's bits of broken brick and that kind of stuff on
Cool.
the floor.
So I go into my pocket and actually I'm going to move
You're gonna move.
around.
Going out the door.
See you guys. And then I'm going to take out a little beer bottle sweet, put it on the brick so that the sort of the bottle cap bit's facing away from the snake, and cast catapult.
Nice.
And there's a
Hell
smell
yeah.
of beer as this brick is
that a ranged
catapulted. No, it's a dex 14.
Dex save 14. Oh my lord, that is a 13.
I will take that. Can I borrow a d8, please?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That's pretty good.
Well, there's 17 points damage.
17.
Yep.
Fucking
Is the
hell.
snake dead?
Points of bludgeoning
No, it is
damage.
not.
And the snake, as a extra, smells of beer.
Very nice.
Delicious.
So does it sound? Is there like a fizzing sound when it gets launched?
I call it fizzing propulsion.
Fizzing propulsion, yeah. So you guys hear this rising fizz as Eugene takes a step back and sort of looks away, and there's a snap, and this thing shoots at an incredible speed across the room. This brick and strikes the snake straight across the head, and it looks in your direction now, a little bit dazed. Very nice, Moxie.
Okie dokie. I think I'm okay standing there behind Clayton. So I'll pull out the diamond, start spinning my hand, flashing loads of different colours, and then I'm gonna fire off a chromatic orb at a 2nd level.
Very nice. Roll that attack.
Look at me, I've got 2nd level spells.
Yeah.
Nice.
17 on the die, so
That hits.
yeah. We'll go with it's going to be cold damage. As
Okay.
well. So I need one more D8, please. Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh, spicy.
14, 13, 15. That is a 1, isn't it? Yeah. 15 cold damage.
Very nice. Damn, very nice.
Wait, hang on. 50.
Wait, no, more, sorry.
It's way more than that.
More.
Well, do it that way. That's 10. That's 17.
Choose an extra set of fingers, Will.
17 cold.
Okay. So this orb rises from the diamond in your hand and shoots across, and slower than the brick, but it drifts around it as they both fly together. The brick smacks it in the head, and this cold strikes it in its center, sending frost up its side. It's covered in water, so it just completely crystallizes up its side. It starts breaking its way out, but that looked like it hurt it. Very nice.
How much did you do?
17 from memory.
Very nice. Okay.
Just for stats.
Amaya, you're up.
Oh,
so you
okay.
are at the cage right now.
Yeah. I'm torn. No one's in combat with the snake, are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or it is, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Will it get an attack
30.
of the hag get an attack of opportunity if she leaves?
Yes, it will.
Because you're up with the
I
you
know,
on the
but I'm
side.
going to risk it.
Okay.
I would like to
It's
travel.
attacking you with disadvantage through the
Cool.
bars.
I'm going to
Actually,
Nice.
use my 30 feet to flank with aura.
yeah. That is 2 18s for a 24.
Doesn't hit. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction, Silvery Barbs, and make you roll that with disadvantage.
Okay, nice. That was already with disadvantage. I rolled 2 18s.
Doesn't matter. Well, you roll another one, and you still take the lowest.
For real?
Thank you,
So it
Moxie.
makes you have to re-roll at disadvantage.
No, so basically you just roll another one,
Okay.
and you take the lowest.
I think we did actually talk about this.
Yeah.
That's a 16 for 22.
Okay.
Thank you,
good
though.
roll,
Moxie.
That's right.
Damn.
And so like I see this, and like my eyes flash silver, and so this mote of like possibility like flies out to the hag, and yeah, it still hits. But then on top of that, I can then send out another mote. So then to Sentinel, who now for her next roll can roll another d20.
Very nice. So it is almost like those dust motes that you see in the air. It glimmers slightly. The first one hits the hag, and its form seems to shift, and then the attack happens again. It reaches through with its long arms, and it rakes it across the back, and then the other mote drifts over to Sentinel, and it melds with you as opposed to the horrific attack it placed on this hag before. Awesome. Okay, I need to roll damage for you.
So next attack ability or saving throw.
That's very useful. Thank you very much.
And Lord, I have to roll. Oh, there we are. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
So 33 minus 8.
Oh, Will would be dead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like ignore that. And
Yeah, you just feel this burning as you leave, as you move away.
and I'm gonna use my special longsword to
What?
Or is it the scimitar?
Not going into that again.
Yeah, I'm
When's the
just
episode
gonna do it like normal. I'm just gonna swipe at its neck or something.
Yeah, it's just smashed into the bricks where Clayton's attack. It's been hit in the head a few times, so yeah, you can swing up. It's quite high up, but
I mean, well, okay, I'll just swing at something that's like on my level then,
Sure.
just to like hurt it, and I get advantage because I'm flanking, right?
Yeah.
yes, you do.
Yeah, cool. Well, that just didn't do anything anyway, I don't think. So that is a 13.
Hits.
Oh, okay.
It's a big snake.
1d8 plus 6.
I bet it's beefy dough.
So that's 9 points of damage,
Very
please.
Well done.
Thank you.
Very nice. So Ahmaya carves into its side with this blade, splitting the scales and revealing the moist, like, flesh.
Don't.
Sentinel.
Right. Points of order. Does it have to be on my next D20 roll?
I believe so.
Right.
yeah.
Fine.
You are frightened.
I know I'm frightened, so I'm just going to clarify what it's got in D&D Beyond. So I've got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear was within line of sight, and I can't move closer to it.
Yes, that's correct.
Right. Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't think there's, unless you will go the other side of the snake, you'll probably still be in line of sight of it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna cast Hex on the snake because that's a bonus action, and I just do it.
Cool.
And that now has disadvantage on. Let me check. It's disadvantage, right? Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay, use this one on it. It's a death saves one. I don't know why.
Is it on the snake?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
It's
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, well, on a set of ability. Well, on a ability check.
Of your choosing.
Yeah. So let's do strength ability checks. Yeah. And then how close is that fucking thing to me?
About 10 feet,
That's
I
actually a
think.
good shout.
Bastard.
On here, it's about 10 feet.
Yeah, each block is 5 feet. Yeah.
It's fine.
Not to scale.
Because I'm trying to work a way of gaming the system. I don't know. Gaming. Yeah, because Sword Burst's going to do absolutely nothing because it's not close enough to me. Okay, fine. Because I was going to see if I could do something that meant I didn't need to roll a d20 on this. This is going to be a flat roll because I've got and I've got disadvantage on attack rolls while it's within line of sight, but I've got advantage from silvery barbs, so it's flat roll.
Yeah,
right.
That is correct.
So I will just do Eldritch Blast at the snaky boy.
Roll that attack.
That's an 18 on the
Hits,
dice.
absolutely.
So that is... Fuck. I've forgotten how numbers work and what is it? D6?
D10.
Yeah, D10.
D10 plus your hex.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
Ah,
The
right,
hexes.
yeah,
Thank you very much. 8 and a 3, so that's 11.
Really nice.
And then I've got to roll, what is it, wisdom save?
Yes, that's correct.
I've got,
Don't say
like...
that.
Oh, I'm going to evaluate. I've got, like, I'm proficient in wisdom saving throws. No.
What did you roll?
8.
Unlucky. Yes.
I'm still so frightened.
So you managed to fire off that Eldritch Blast bolstered by the silvery barb from Moxie, but the moment that effect fades, you can't help but just see the hag out the corner of your eye. But in that time, you hit it with this. I know the Eldritch Blast flies off. No, you did.
I did hit it.
You hit it with the Eldritch Blast. At the same time, sand and orange energy starts coiling up from the well and clinging to it. That is the hex that it's got on it. I'm going to roll Clayton a wisdom saving throw to see if he is up to this. He rolled a natural 20.
Yay!
So he dusts
Can't be
himself
stopped.
off. He feels a lot better from Aura's lay on hands, and he takes out one of his throwing knives and he is going to throw it at the cage to try and hit the hag through the bars.
Oh, buddy!
There's a disadvantage, a natural 1. No, it's not a disadvantage, but it does have it has half cover, so I'm going to re-roll those completely.
Can I get advantage from Zeal, help action on my wisdom saving throw.
Can you get advantage? I don't think he.
You can go. You can.
Help doesn't help on saving throws.
That's it.
Yeah, it's just checks. So it's a straight roll, but half cover for the hag. And that's still a fail, unfortunately. So the knife spins through the air, twing, hits the bars.
I Zeal for you.
Okay. Top of the round. You see the hag move to the edge of the bars. It puts its hands on the bars, and you can just see it through this translucent skin that covers the cage. And she starts moving her fingers in a strange way, and you hear this. It would be a lyrical language she's speaking, but it's so rasped and awful. And out from the middle of the well, underneath and around the snake, 6 of these large snakes just slither out and spread out. One of them goes to you, Ahmaya. I'm going to have to use proxies and iron makers. I'm trying to find snake minis that have a reasonable delivery time to this country.
Should have bought some company ones.
That would have worked.
I got
So you bring out like a kit in Toy Story, you know, and they open it up in Toy Story 2 and it's like, what do you need?
5, sorry, not 6.
Was it you I was talking about spatchcocking a snake with?
One of those on you.
No, I feel like I'd remember that.
Pop that on Ahmaya.
Because I
And
just
one
want to
on
speak
Aura.
about this to someone, because then I looked at my phone and Google had it still open. I'm like,
Just checking their movement.
why were we talking about this?
Yeah, they can reach everyone.
Spatchcock
One
is
at Eugene,
No.
one at Clayton, because he's in front of Moxie, and the last one is going to go
That one died.
past Aura to Sentinel, I guess.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are snakes, they're not zombies.
You're a fuck.
I'd rather be a zombie.
6 or 5.
Sorry, there are 5.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Six or
I meant 5, not 6.
Is that just because you didn't have enough minis and then you realised?
No, I think 6 would be overkill, maybe. And they
5 was just right.
They all immediately attack.
Why?
So I'm going to go
Just stabbed that.
Ahmaya. That's 14.
My armour class 14, whatever it is.
So that hits. And that is 1 piercing damage. And if you can roll a con save, please. Yeah, it's lucky.
Oh, that's a 16 plus 5, so it's 21.
Nice done.
That is 2 points of poison damage. Because you succeeded, it's half to 1. 1 point of poison damage.
So that was 3 in total.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, God.
What?
That's like a third of my hit points already.
Aura, that is a miss. Sentinel, that's a natural 20. So that is
If you kill me before I can process
2 points of piercing damage, and if you can roll a con save, please. Oh my god, I'm range fresh.
8.
That is a fail, which is 3 points of poison
So is
damage.
that 5 overall?
Yes, that's correct. And on a fucking crit, Eugene, that is a 10.
No.
And I think that's it.
Is that Clayton?
Yes, shit, there is one at Clayton, isn't there?
No, you've already done it.
No, yeah, that's...
I know, I know.
That's a 12, which is a miss. Okay, you guys got off lightly there.
Did I?
Yeah. Okay, it is now the giant snake's go. It is going to try and capture Aura, as you are closest.
Disadvantage to draw strength.
Yes, it is. It needs to roll this attack first.
Yes.
A 14.
Miss. AC 16.
So it's the barrage of attacks from that first round has dazed it, and the bricks kind of falls off from his brow, and it looks down at you. It may even be confused to think that you're the same as thing that it just tried to grab last time. It shoots down, you roll out of the way, and one of its teeth just goes across your armour, and it misses. It is the hag's go. And
was it a lair action on the first one?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you.
It is going to try and... Who does it think is it? Yes, so Moxie did a lot.
No, she didn't.
It pushes you, so you see, those of you who can see, and Sentinel probably with your eyes still on this thing, you see this long-fingered hand come around the skin and lift it, and this face, just very faintly lit by what little light is in here, is this basket weaving, and it looks over at Moxie with its other hand like a claw, and it's going to try and hold person. If you roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, so you are paralysed for up to a minute, and you can repeat that saving throw at the end of each turn.
Cool.
But you are just... It's like the air solidifies around you. You can't move a muscle. Okay.
Cool.
Freya.
Oh shit.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
I was going to say, already close for a
Freya
party.
will shoot off a guiding bolt at the hag.
Very nice.
It's
I think
disadvantage.
you can attack with the spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Yeah, that's
Yes. Yeah, we know.
Nice.
It's disadvantage.
No, it's just half cover, so it's higher. You see
Oh, it's higher.
Yes, that's correct.
My bad.
It has a +2 to its AC.
She's got a +6 to 16.
That misses. That was the guiding bolt.
Yeah.
So this crackling of lightning and almost like light through a fog, and it shoots like a bolt through the skin covering the cage, and it shoots out the other side, scatters on the wall, lighting the room briefly for a moment.
And then bonus action bonk with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, big snake or little snakes. Or hag.
Oh, it is close enough to the hag, isn't it?
You can move it, no problem. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Put it in the middle. Yeah.
I think that takes your bonus action then moving it. I think you can either attack or move.
Well, it is smack bang between the two.
Spiritual weapon.
So it can smack bang on either side.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon and repeat the attack against the creature
and-
within
Very nice.
5
Do you
feet.
guys should we go with the hag there?
Yeah, it's random.
Do you want to roll it? Because I'm rolling like dog shit.
It's been a while since I played a cleric.
No.
And then I haven't really been rolling much better.
What was that?
That one.
Another one.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
No, Sarah. Freya is not herself, and those in more ways than one.
You're just tanking her stats.
So that's two. That's 2 1s on there.
Those of you who are around her, I think it's Moxie's closest. She looks worried in a way that you haven't seen her before, and just not herself. Her movements are not as precise as they usually are, and yeah, the spiritual weapon just hits off at the cage. Okay, Aura. You've just dodged the maw of this thing. It's split open more of the bricks.
I'm seeing Sentinel scared, Freya not herself, Moxie seemingly stuck.
Oh yeah. We fucked.
Clayton's hurt.
I'm actually fine. Somehow.
So I'm going to take a two-handed swing with the longsword at Big Snake.
Very nice.
Nice.
Thank you. 23 total.
Hits.
That is not great. 7 points of slashing damage. And Ahmaya sees Aura's eyes go completely black. And sort of you see all these shadows beginning to pull into Aura, and sort of kind of like when he's cast a spell before, but there's more this time, and it's thicker, and it sort of begins to start enveloping his whole body. That's the end of my turn.
Awesome.
How much damage was that? Sorry.
7.
Cool.
Okay, Eugene and Moxie.
Do you want to go first?
I don't know. Do I attack the little snake or big snake?
Because I can only try and save at the end.
Oh yeah, shit.
It counts as
I may try to-
So if you're thinking, I mean, I'll give you a bit more of a picture of what you saw. When when the snakes arrived, you saw her doing something with her hands, like this, playing with things in the air that you can't see, and then they almost just erupted from the cistern.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run away from the snake.
Okay.
I want to go. I'm gonna go here.
It's going to attack you.
Yeah, I know. But Eugene's
And
an
the
idiot
snake as
in
well
terms
is
of
gonna
combat.
the little snack.
Oh, and a little snake. I'm not near the big snake.
Yeah,
Okay.
only the little snake. God. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it is. Will you like to move me about there?
Where are you?
There.
So there's 1 piercing damage,
Yep.
and if you can roll a con save for me, please. Oh my fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fail. I've got like a 3 on a dice, so it's
Okay,
failed.
that is 3 points of poison damage as well.
So it was 3 at the start, did you say?
1 piercing and 3
1
poison, so 4 total.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
what else are you doing?
And then I'm gonna look at the hag in the cage. I'm gonna go into my little pouch and get this like sickly green looking sweet. It's like a spherical sweet. I sort of shudder and put it in my mouth, and then I sort of almost sort of, I don't turn green, but I look a bit sickly, and I just hurl out this sort of green blob, and it flies at the hag, and I cast Ray of Sickness.
Very nice. Is that a save or an attack?
I think it's an attack on this one, just let me go back to
Yeah.
It's an attack.
it. So I roll. 21.
Very nice. Hits.
And that's 2d8 poison damage, and you must make a con save throw, and that'll be 14.
That is an 8.
So you're also poisoned to your next turn.
Okay, and that's disadvantage on attacks and saves, I think, poison.
Yeah, I'll double check. I haven't rolled the damage yet, though. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find my other.
If that
Do
is
you
the
need a-
case, I'm
No, I've got
gonna
it.
fucking kiss you.
Attack and ability checks, not
Yes.
saves.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So 7 points of poison damage, and you're also
kiss.
poisoned.
Very nice.
No
So
kisses.
this...
Sorry, Karen.
I was going to say this sickly cloud. Eugene exhales it like a bubble of toxic gas, and it moves effortlessly through the cage, and just the hag struggling. You can hear it sort of yelling. How much damage?
It was 7 points of poison damage. And
Very nice. And you hear it coughing and spluttering, and the hiss of it against its skin. And that is poison. There you go. There's a little. Oh, that's prone poison. From the cage for me.
I've got no more spells. I'll just
Get that crossbow out.
yeah, I might have to now.
Shit, you guys got no spells.
I've got no
yeah.
more spells.
Top person's concentration, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very well. Very well.
Go on.
That's an natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be so
I'm hoping he says all this worries what I'm about to do.
I saw the little lupus dog, so wolf.
No.
Sorry.
Alright, okay, all I can do is try and save.
Yes, that's correct. A wisdom saving throw.
It's a 15.
Saves.
Yes!
Very nice. So you feel the moment of weakness in the spell, and with it you just throw yourself at it with all of your will, and you push through it, and the spell breaks. Very nice.
That's at the end of my turn, isn't it?
Yes.
So I can't move. Cool.
No, that is
That's
correct. Ahmaya.
Okay. I would like to.
Kick the snake.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna try and swing at the snake to kill it
Okay.
first off.
Which one? The small one.
The small one that's next to me, and then I'm gonna move.
The small snake. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, isn't that one?
So it's coiling around your feet, over your legs, and you just swing, and it just the sword bites into the ground and misses the snake.
Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be like, I don't have time for this, so I'm just going to. I'm gonna use my second wind to run to here.
Okay, it's going to attack you.
That's fine.
Stayed in its range.
She stayed in range.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
the big
Sorry.
Just run around it.
Yeah.
I
Not
missed
the big
it
one.
anyway.
The big one.
Not the big one.
Yeah. That was the small stake I just rolled for. Let me roll for the big one.
Oh fuck.
The big one is going to attack you. That's a 9.
Doesn't hit. Anyway, we're gonna move on from that. And then I'm going to two-handed, so using dueling, stab into the cage
Okay, roll an attack.
at her. I don't like that one. Natural 20!
Nice.
So that is an 8 plus 1d8 plus 8, right?
Yes.
Because I get plus 2 to my 6.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good. So that's 7. 8 plus 8 plus 1 is 17.
Very nice. Okay, that hurt it very much. So you run around the other side of the snake, and as you move around this snake that's slithering in between your legs, the large one looks around and strikes at the floor where you just stepped from, and you bring the sword up and around and stab it through the cage, and the hag, it takes it by surprise. You hear it squealing, and you hear the vibrations of its voice through the sword as you pull it out. Very nice.
That's all I can do.
Nicely done.
All I can do.
Sentinel, you're up.
Sentinel's absolutely freaking out at this point. Did we establish that the hag is within 10 feet of me? Did we agree
yes,
that?
Yes, it is, just.
Right, okay, in which case I'm going to cast... She's absolutely, freaking out. She's going to cast Arms of Hadar. So any creature within 10 feet of me needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, so that's two snakes and the hag. Okay, so we've got hag first. Strength save, yeah?
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Fuck you.
And then two snakes. Red is the one on you. That is a 16 for the one on you and a 14 for the other one.
Okay, they all save, but they all take half.
I didn't know. That's cool. Yeah. Nice.
Have you cast it before?
No.
What does it look like?
So it's slightly reflavoured because otherwise it'd be weird. Huge tendrils of with a core of black but covered in dust. Just start fucking thrashing around outside of me. They just burst out from me.
Awesome.
Absolutely fucking freaking out. So that's 9 halved to 4.
Yeah, fine.
On all of them?
On all of them.
Very nice. 20.
If they'd have failed, they wouldn't have been able to take reactions. So that's nice, isn't it, everyone? But no.
So that is on those two snakes, and they didn't like that at all.
You don't like that?
They didn't like that at all. It wraps around them and squeezes, and they're thrashing against it.
And then for my... Oh no, that's not a bonus action. What are you fucking chatting? I can't do any bonus actions. I thought Eldritch Blast was a bonus. Rude! And I'm not going to move because otherwise I would get hit.
Saving throw.
I'm going to fail. I know it. I know it in my heart.
You got us.
Yeah.
Crit!
Very nice.
And it says little crit, so fuck you.
Yeah, so you finally shrug off the remainder of the image of that hag, the horrifying expression. Okay, nicely done. That is Clayton's go. He can't really do much from the back.
I'm immune to the threat now, aren't I?
Yes, you are. He can't do much from where he is, but he is pretty scared. No, he's going to just run. He's going to run to the left snake that's out in the open there, and he is going to try and
the one in front of it. There's literally one in front of him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, and that one is in combat with Aura, so he gets sneak attack.
Oh, I've missed him.
I'm going to be honest. I think that one's on him.
On Clayton.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Because
I thought he was further back.
That one's the one that's on Aura, and then you said that one was on Clayton.
Okay, sure. I mean,
I just want to be honest.
I'm going to say that they're all flanking, so actually those two are flanking you, Aura, as well now.
That's fine.
And if you can move him a little bit further around then to give him flanking, he is attacking with
I mean,
his
still get sneak attack.
a dagger.
Advantage.
Exactly.
So I didn't fuck it. I just meant they didn't get an attack and opportunity on it.
That is a 12. Hits.
Yeah!
Kill that snake.
Kill that snake.
So
Kill
he's
that snake.
Kill that snake.
4 on a d4, what a dream. And then it's 6. And a 6 on a d6.
Yay!
That is.
We love you, Clayton.
We do love to see it. That is 10 points piercing damage.
What about your
Yeah,
attack?
he doesn't. That was his 1d6.
There's only 1d6 sneak attack at the start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
It just
I'm
gets
really used to playing
ridiculous
high-level rogues.
much later on.
Yeah. That hurt it quite a lot. So he runs up and stabs down and keeps running and drags the knife along its side for a bit, and a piece just comes off the side of the snake. Okay, and we are at the top of the round.
No, thank you.
Water begins bubbling up from underneath the snake, and actually it's going to affect it as well. A huge release of pressure from the system erupts underneath, and water jets out from underneath the snake. Everyone within 10 feet needs to take a strength save, and he is... Oh no, it's only strength checks, that's a shame. But
Why did you roll your
save.
ray of sickness damage on D&D Beyond?
No.
Because it did tell.
Oh no, I accidentally pressed that. Oh, that's cool, it tells you.
It just cute. I was like, I've got a notification.
Yeah.
Am I within 10 feet? I can't quite work it out. Am I just on the edge?
No, we'll say you're just out. It's Aura to...
It was strength save, wasn't it?
Yes. So there's Aura, the giant snake, the other snake next to Aura, and probably that snake on Ahmaya as well. So I'll do the large snake. Strength saves, please, everyone. The large snake.
Well, Aura.
Fails.
I'm just out.
12.
12 is a failure.
Oh, lucky.
And the two snakes. Ahmaya snake rolls a 13, which is a fail, and the other snake rolls a 10, which is also a fail. Everyone fails, and everyone is knocked prone, including the giant snake. I'm not sure how we're going to put that.
Can snakes go prone?
Well, if you shift it to the outside slightly, over towards Ruthie a bit, yeah, that's fine.
So is it not within 10 feet of me now?
No, it's not.
Fuck's sake.
That's rude.
No.
If that was actually affecting something mechanically, then it hasn't been shunted. I just thought for the purposes of moving
It would affect what?
Then
it's gonna
put it
have
back in
now.
where it is. Then put it back where it was. Thanks. Okay, and that is the end of that. It is the giant snake's turn. It is going to use half its movement to stand up, and it is going to make 2 melee weapon attacks. Where is it going to attack? Aura.
Yeah,
you're the
let's do this.
closest.
Please don't
Are we
kill me before I
trying
get to do the thing.
Are we just trying to kill Aura? Is that the thing? Is that the safe one?
That's a 4 and a 15.
With advantage.
Yeah. No. Oh shit. Then that's one attack. 4 and a
15 misses.
Oh my god. Natural 1 and a 12, which is... I want to double check this. I thought it was... Plus... Yeah, no, it's a 15.
Nice.
It's 16.
Fucking hell.
Rolling around.
2 attacks.
It's always working on the floor.
How did so? Yeah, the water erupts around it, shunting it around, and then it looks back around to you and misses. Bits of brick fly everywhere. Another strike, the bricks fly everywhere. The ground around you is being destroyed. That's the end of its go. Okay, the hag. Because you guys rolled amazingly well. The hag is going to cast Hold Person on Ahmaya. If you roll a saving throw, please.
What saving throw?
Wisdom.
Can I use this inspiration die I've been holding on to for ages to give myself an advantage? Yeah.
Very nice. So react to the horrible stab.
Oh.
Roll it again if you feel well.
That's 15 on the floor as well. Oh, you fucking joking. That's a 6.
Fails. So you lock up in combat with this thing. Thanks.
I should have just taken the roll.
Well, you
from the
add
floor.
inspiration, don't you? I thought you had an inspiration dice.
I don't know. Depends what you're doing it as. Some people do it as like bards, so you get different things.
Yeah.
Some people do it with advantage. So I'm
Bards is yeah, you add it. I think normal is
fair enough. That's fine.
An extra d20. Yeah, so you're locked up. So you can roll that again at the end of your go. Freya's turn.
Right.
Oh, do we have to do anything for poisoned?
Nope, it's just damage. It's not an actual poison condition.
No, it's the poison.
Oh, sorry for the hag. Oh.
That's till the end of your turn, isn't it?
Until it stops at the end of my turn.
Yep, so it's still poison then. So
No, I can't remember what poisoned actually
it
does.
gives you disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, is it just that? Fair enough.
Yes.
Did it have the disadvantage on the?
It didn't need to roll an attack. It was just
right,
a
okay,
spell.
so it was fair enough.
What are we gonna do?
Right, okay, do that shatter.
What level is that?
Level 1.
Ah,
Oh no, it's not. My bad. I'm wrong.
I was gonna say.
I'm wrong. Could run out and do a thunder wave or. Yeah.
I see the guiding bolt or thunder wave, or she's not got any.
Got a
No
mace.
cantrip.
Roll a quick perception check.
Mace,
for me.
that snake is prone.
I don't know what dice to use. They're all failing.
Oh, she's got a mace.
Yeah, so run out, maybe smack that
Should we
snake.
smack it?
Yeah.
So Freya's running out and smacking a small
Running out and
snake.
smacking the prone
You're about to get
snake.
pwned.
Very nice.
Nice.
Roll that with an advantage.
Can you get her?
It's a
Can
19.
you get her?
Okay. So once they've rolled this, I'll tell you.
Can you get her
Yeah.
action? I need to know what she's adding to hit.
Yeah. +3. Nope.
8.
That misses. Guys, what's
Oh,
going
and then
on?
need Sarah back. It's all she's not here. We're thrown off.
And then still bonus action.
Spiritual weapon
on the
hag.
hag. 13 plus what is it? Like 10?
+6.
Plus 6?
19.
19?
Hits.
Yes.
Yay.
What's the
So
damage on that?
Just
Just
through the bars.
1d8 +4.
8 plus 4, 12.
Okay, it's her now. That harpoon, it doesn't even touch the bars. It just goes straight through the hag, and bits of rock fly off from behind the cage, and it makes this horrible wailing sound. It's hurt. And with your perception, when it casts hold person, you can see that it's getting desperate.
Concentration check.
Very good point. This would have happened. This is just as it happened. You can see with its hand movements, it's the threads that came onto you and attaching to you are coming from its hands. They're very almost.
I know what I'm going to
almost
have to try and do, and it's horrendous.
almost impossible to see. That's a fail. You rolled a 4.
So you're free.
So you see these threads coming off of its fingers, almost invisible, similar to what Eugene described, but not green. And then this harpoon and what was the other attack? Can't remember now. The harpoon just slams through the cage, pins it to the wall, and pulls it out, and the spell is broken immediately.
Am I allowed to shout at this point?
That happened after your go, so no, unfortunately. Okay, very nice. Aura,
Okay.
you miraculously survived like 5 attacks.
The shadows sort of solidify around him and picking him up a bit like a mannequin, and sort of they thicken and start forming sort of this black cocoon around him. And then you see this burst of silver light, 2 sort of pinpricks through this darkness, sort of where his eyes would be, and you see the long sword move, and you see sort of trails of the black smoke, and sort of extend it for a moment like it's a great sword, and then the cocoon explodes outwards with this sort of gust of wind, and you see Aura stood there, eyes completely silver, and this huge pair of black skeletal wings coming from his back.
I was about to say, she become a beautiful butterfly.
That is a charisma saving throw for everyone within 10 feet of me.
Shit.
Okay, so that is 2 of the snakes.
The
And
big
that's
snake.
a big snake. Yeah.
And Eugene?
I think he's alright. I think, yeah.
It was
he's
when
okay.
Eugene and Freya we just kept running closer. No, please don't.
They're away.
No, but Clayton is within.
Yeah, Clayton.
So I'll roll for Clayton first. Natural 20.
Nice.
Thank you.
And big snake. That is a natural 5.
Yes.
And then we've got 2 snakes.
Oh, we done Clayton, was that?
Yeah, Clayton's turn.
They all fail. All of them fail. There's a 7 and a 5.
So they are all frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Very nice. They start slithering. Obviously, they're not moving away yet, but you can see them beginning to turn. The large snake shifts in the water and its form moving to the other side, ready to move away. Awesome. Okay. Eugene and Moxie, you're up.
Yeah, do you want to go first? I mean, do you know what you want to do?
Not really.
Okay.
So where the hell did they come from? So wins.
In that case, then I will pull out my wands, and if you don't mind, you go.
Yeah, you go first.
Cool. Let's say I pull out my wand. I should have probably already.
Dear, I had one of those.
Thank you.
Behave. And so, like,
You know you weren't snorting.
do like a sort of a circle around my head, and then like 3 points of light appear at different points, and then I fire off a magic missile at one of each of the snakes.
Okay.
So 1 by Sentinel. There's a 4, so that's 5.
Very nice.
Get wrecked.
The one in between Clayton.
Nice! Nice!
I've had this on for 3 sessions before this as well.
Just waiting for a fight.
I've been holding on to that moment for 3 years, and I nearly gave it away to Sarah like 2 years ago when she said something about changing her and Imi's characters from humans. And I was supposed to be like a special human.
Special human!
Clayton 1. It's only 2 for the one in front of Clayton. And then the last one
That's another 4.
is another 4.
So very nice.
5.
Which was the other one? The last one?
That one there.
That one's
the
not
one
been
that was
damaged yet.
by Eugene.
The lonely one. The one who has no friends.
How much was that one? That one was
So that was another 5. So 12 in total.
very nice.
Do you know what you're going to do, Eugene?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm just like, still, who do I attack? They're both scary, both really scary. And I think, okay, well, I attacked the hag last time, so I'll attack the snake this time.
No.
And I get, go into my pouch, get a jelly bean, and launch it at the snake, and I cast Acid Splash.
Nice.
So dex save 14.
That is a 14 on the die.
Yeah, you get them.
Was that a cantrip? So no.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
And I might back up a little bit.
The acid seems to just doesn't take the water on its body from the eruption, just slicking it away. Okay, anything else?
I'd move back a little bit towards the entrance, and that's it.
Amaya, you're up.
I'm going to shout, go for the hands, and then I'm going to try and then stab her hands.
Okay, so
Cold shot.
yeah, it will be at a disadvantage because it's it's already disadvantage to the bars.
It's not, it's a...
Only she has.
Oh, of course, I keep getting this confused. Yeah, so it's going to be half cover plus disadvantage because you're trying to hit a specific body part.
You got this.
Okay. I'm just going to try it.
What is it that you're trying to do?
I basically, because the stuff's coming out of her hands, I want to affect her hands. So can I reach through the bars and try and grab a hand and then stab it?
You can grapple her as a separate attack.
Do you get 2 attacks yet, though?
No, I don't. I've only got 1.
Do you have your action surge?
I just used it.
You would know that if you were to grapple it, it's going to be difficult through the cage, and you may not stop it from casting spells.
Yeah, it depends. Like,
I'm just gonna then just like try and attack through the bars. That's all. Like
Okay.
stab through the bars as I've done before.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay. So is that disadvantage?
No, if you're not attacking the hand specifically.
Okay, I'm just
Then
going to
it's-
attack her. So then I'm going to use Fighting Spirit so that I've got advantage and 5 temporary hit points just to be on the safe side.
Very nice. So yeah, I get advantage on this attack.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Sorry. That actually should be in there. Sorry.
That's fine. It wouldn't really make a difference.
Okay. So right, don't fail me, dice. Oh, natural 20 and a natural 1. Yay! So that is 8 plus 6, so 14. 14 plus 7, which
21.
Thank you, Will. Yeah, 21.
Finish it.
I just
Chop the hands off.
I kind of have a moment of contemplating, like, do I go for the hands? Then I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna finish it. So I just run up, stab through the bars, and
Yeah.
then pull my sword out and kind of look around for something to clean it with.
Yeah. So
In a sewer.
when you use fighting spirits, that's something you haven't used before. This is a training mechanism that you've used before, and you step through the veil. So you take a moment. Your strike was good last time, and you're almost talking to yourself in this mantra, and you feel yourself stepping through this veil that you know all too well and have some bad memories of from your childhood. But this time it holds, and you feel the rest of the fight before you, and almost like a flowing movement. You draw the sword straight through the bars, and you pin through the basket weaving of its mask, and it's up against the side of the wall. It goes limp, its hands, its side, and you pull the sword clean. And yeah, there's you wipe it on your cloak or whatever, but
I don't have a cloak.
your coat.
I don't wipe it on my coat.
Okay.
Thank you.
You just slick
I'll
it
just
off.
shake
Wipe
it
it on
off.
someone else's coat.
Wipe it on the hag's coat. Wipe it on that skin.
Oh, I'm not touching that.
Again.
Did you wait? You were held.
No, but
No, because the concentration was broken.
Yeah. Oh my god! For a moment, I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah.
No,
Fair enough.
no.
Nicely done. Okay, so if you can take the hag out or get the poison thing off, so it is dead.
Without destroying everything.
I'm not touching it.
And
Do you want me to move it or leave it in?
you can leave it in. We all know it's dead.
Or do we?
Okay.
Just comes back.
The moment that happens, all of the snakes in the room, they start twitching and looking around. All of the snakes around it are stunned, and I need to roll a save for this one. It fails. The large snake, it's almost like you can see the moment the threads snap, and it's looking around. It looks confused. It's hissing. It is also stunned for a round. So all of the enemies in the room are now stunned.
And frightened.
And those around it are frightened as well.
well.
Okay, very nice. Sentinel, you're up.
I'm just gonna stab with my rapier at this one that's in front of me without you're pissing me off. Go away.
Okay. It is stunned, so
Advantage?
it is incapacitated, which means that you have advantage.
Thank you. I'm not enough to get there. 15 plus 4.
Hits.
Cool, so that's, hang on, because there's other stuff, so that's an 8 plus 2 plus 2, so 12. And then I'm also gonna do green flame blade, because the one next to Freya is like within 5 feet of it, right?
Yep.
So it takes, so the one next to it, ability, spell casting ability modifier. So it takes 3 fire damage.
Both of them, or just
No, just the one.
Just the one?
Not the one that I hit. 3
fire damage on that one as well. Yeah. You cleave it. Is it a stabbing with the rapier? Yeah, it's just drive it down into the ground,
go to sleep.
and the green flash of flame down the blade, like down into it. It just starts cooking it. I think it's dead. You knock it down. Actually, yeah, if you pass it here, I'll get rid of it. Yeah, I've got some frame, so thank you.
So yeah, like a little bit of fire leaps off onto the other one. Starts flambeing it.
Like spatchcock snakes back on the menu.
Does it actually that one doesn't take damage, or it does if it kills something?
No, it takes damage. So the green flame blade, you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it on one creature within 5 feet of you. So I did that. On the hit, the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effects. So what I did.
Yeah.
And you cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice. So the other one is the one that takes the fire damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, it was still dead from the rapier attack.
The other one takes 3 fire damage.
3 times. Okay, that's fine. And just for future, does green flame blade say you make a spell weapon attack with that?
So it's a weapon attack is with. It's a weapon attack, and then it just does the flame blade.
So I think, and I'll look up after, but I think you might have to call. I'm going to use green flame blade first. But
I was going to do it anyway.
It's fine. Yeah, I just think that's
it's a cantrip, which is the other thing. Is that it's because it's a cantrip. It would have. It
doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, nice.
It's not
done.
like
you're not
divine strike that if it
exactly. Yeah, but you're not keeping slots or anything. Cool, very nice. Okay, so it's Clayton's go. He is.
That would have been 15 overall.
I have just realised that the snakes haven't had their initiative on the tracker.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, well.
I can't remember where they were. I'll have to roll them.
They went on initiative.
As a hag, haven't they?
No, they went once. They only went once.
Yeah, on the lair action.
On the lair action. They were at 17, so I'll do that next go. That's my fault, though. Okay.
They're all stunned now anyway.
Yes. Clayton's going to attack that one again. It's already got advantage. Okay, that is shockingly bad.
Oh, Clayton.
Actually, that's a 14, which I think we're all good. Yeah, it hits. So he's gonna take 4 and sneak attack 5. Okay, that one's looking pretty hurt now as well. He drives the knife back into it. This one is stunned. Don't think that it's an auto. No auto crits. No. Okay. Top of the round is the giant snake.
What's it do?
It's stunned, isn't it?
It's stunned.
That's true.
Next go, which is dead. The next go is the snakes. So the rest of the snakes
We're all stunned.
are all stunned. Freya, you're up.
How long does that stun last for?
1 round. I
So they're
think.
not stunned anymore.
No.
That's a shame.
Oh, that would have been nice. What we got?
How beat up is that big snake looking?
Not healthy. It's
Shall we smack it with the guiding?
It's got no colour.
Bollat?
it's looking pretty bloodied.
Do you want to...
Oh, actually, there's the one that's prone in front of her.
Oh, yeah, we can...
To just hit that.
Yeah.
What was it to hit?
Plus
3. Oh, that's very cocked. 12 plus 3, 15.
Hits.
Hit a tiny snack.
1d6 plus 1.
4, 5.
Very nice. Which one's that? The fifth?
The one in front of her.
Well, there's prone in front of us, yeah.
5.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then spiritual weapon
Yeah, do that on the big snake.
on the big snack.
Yeah.
Sure.
What does that do hit?
You turn the harpoon round.
Can you get her stats up,
Yeah,
please?
it's 6.
Thank you. 19 on the die.
Very nice.
It's
There we go. Where has this been? Is it
1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4? Where has this been? 7.
Okie dokie.
I got your mojo back.
The harpoon spins away from the cage and thrusts into the snake's side. It is stunned. It's still frightened of Aura. It's
Having a bad day.
It's having a bad time. Okay, Aura, you're up. Your wings, smoke drifting from them as they settle in the form.
Yeah, nice.
Two-handed swing the longsword and I'm assuming stunned advantage.
Yes.
Smack that.
So they're not
Get
stunned
on the
before.
floor.
It's this round that they're stunned, I think.
Oh.
I thought you said they weren't stunned anymore.
Yeah, because they're
Oh
at the
no,
top
they're
of the
not,
round.
are they?
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you're correct.
So,
You lucky boy.
That was 24 to hit.
Stun. Well, one of them was prone. We
Yeah.
got an 18. We got an 18 and a 19 on
Yeah,
the big
that's
snake, so
fine.
that
It doesn't
wasn't
affect
fine.
it. That's fine.
Ooh, that's 11 points of slashing damage and 3 points of necrotic.
Tasty.
On the big snake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's slithery little snake.
Damn. Yeah, the necrotic, these veins of black seem to run down its side from the cut. Very nice.
That's everything.
Okay, Eugene and Moxie. So we've got the large snake in the middle. There are a few of the other snakes around.
I'm gonna get out my crossbow. I can't.
Crossbow.
Who would have thought? My custom crossbow. Yeah, I'm just gonna take aim at the big snake and try to hit it.
Go for it.
20, but not natural.
Nice hit.
21. 8 plus 3, so 8 points of damage. So that's
Okay. It strikes it in underneath its jaw. Blood starts pouring down its front. It's looking pretty rough,
cool.
but still
Still kicking.
dangerous. Yeah.
Right.
You should use disguise self. That'll be right.
That is super useful. Yeah. Run away.
Disguise yourself into a snake. I'm one of you.
Right. I'm gonna fire again, bring out the diamond again. Then first level this time, shoot off a chromatic orb at the big snack.
Big snack.
Big snack.
Big frozen snack.
Just a massive Easter egg.
21 to hit.
Cold damage, yeah. Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I did cold again. Only 3d8 this time.
Aww. A level 1 spell.
It's nuts.
It's dirty. Can you do the maths? Do you need a hand?
Yeah, I can do the maths, dear. That's 13.
102.
13 told.
Very nice.
I can't talk, I can't either.
That strikes it in the front. You're actually freezing and blackening some of the flesh on its face now. You can see some of its bones.
He's got his calculator up.
Ahmaya, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, do a couple of steps, and stabby.
Stabby, stab, stab.
Very nice. Roll to attack.
Why can't I remember this? That's an 8 plus a 6, so that is a 14.
Hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's big and squishy.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Very nice. 13
Oh,
points.
I thought you had it then.
So did I.
Okay, yeah, your shimmering blade hums through the air, carves through it. You actually feel the blade nicking through bones as you exit this huge carve on
How
its
many
side
bones do
missing.
snakes have? I thought they just
a
had a
lot.
spine.
Yeah, it's got like a
How-
rib cage on its entire length, isn't it?
A spine isn't just
They
like.
have a rib cage?
Yeah, that's how they have their form. They don't. Otherwise, they'd just be a squish.
And also, a spine is lots of bones. It's not just.
Oh yeah, I know that. I remember last season.
You've not seen a snake skeleton? They've got a spine, and then it's like rib, like a cage comes off all the way down its length.
I had no idea
I
it had a
can't
rib
believe
cage.
you knows it. Anyway,
Think of the
that's
Harry
what you-
Potter film. There's,
No,
that's
You
the skin
think-
actually, rather than just a random
Oh, yeah.
skeleton. That'd be weird.
Is that 13 again, sorry.
That was 13.
Yeah.
Cool.
It looks hurt. 7 to 0.
God's sake.
I'm
very
gonna. So I've just like stabbed
enough.
down into this thing, and then I'm gonna like use my rapier as a casting focus to like just fling an eldritch blast at this big snake.
Go for it.
That was nearly a crit. That was your dice that got in the way. Can I have the crit?
Journey.
Can I have the crit? I
What's the
promise.
total?
It was it's a 7.
Unlucky. Misses.
It's his fault.
Clayton is going to try and finish off.
Just clear the area of play first.
It's your dice, not my problem.
That's a hit for Clayton between the two. Actually, it's still with advantage because of aura for that natural 20. No. It's 3 points. And a sneak attack. And that one is dead. So he whips out a second knife and just pins them down into the ground.
No, Clayton!
That one is dead. He rips the knives out, looks up, thank you very much, and he's going to run up to the second snake that's on its own out there. Okay, that's the end of his go. It's the snake's turn. It is going to look around and... Oh wait, it's only frightened for 1 round.
Yeah, it's just until the end of my next turn. So it's not frightened anymore.
So the fear... It's shaken off the fear and its instinct to kicking in, and it looks around at you and it's going to attempt to capture you again.
Because it thinks you're a bird. Thinks you're a desert
It
owl.
sees you as a big threat after frightening it like that. That is a double check. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna ice flash silver again and silvery barbs.
Okay, so I roll again and I have to hit the lowest.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god. That's a 12. Damn. So
And
How many spell slots do you have?
I'm a wizard.
Get up, wizard! Harry!
Oh, what?
I've only got one more level 1 left. And then
and then the buff on note.
yeah, and that's gonna go to. I'm gonna be selfish and give it to myself. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it to Freya. Actually,
Sure, so you see 2 of these glimmering dust motes come off. One of them floats into the beast just as it's mid-attack, and it seems to warp it, and it flashes back, and it misses, again hitting the ground near Aura, and then the other one floats into Freya, and you see her for a moment bolstered. Okay, snakes go. All the snakes. Those 2 remaining are going to right themselves. One of them is going to go for Freya, the one next to Freya, and the other one is going for Ahmaya.
They're not going to left themselves.
Okay,
Maybe they're not ambi-turners.
so it's going to bite Freya. That's a miss. That's a natural 6. And then it's going to bite Ahmaya. Oh my god. That's a 9 for a
Bite my ass. Oh no, wait, you can't.
13. 13 misses. Fuck. Okay, that's it. There you
I
go.
thought you said bite my ass, but I thought you were being really clever.
Freya, you're up.
Snake joke.
There's one by Clayton as well.
I didn't see that. Thank you very much. He's going to attack Clayton for a natural 15, which is a 19. And this might hurt him. That's 1 piercing and saving throw failure. That is 5 total damage. Yeesh. He would be down if it wasn't for the lamb hands. Okay. Freya is up.
What should we do?
Cool.
Macy?
So she's got. So could send off a guiding bolt at the big snake, and we've got advantage because it's silver motes.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then if it hits, then the next person then has advantage on it as well.
Do you have up-to-date spell slots?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been tracking them separately.
As in from previous?
Yes.
All right. From the last game when she was here?
Yes.
Yeah.
She told you? Cool.
Because it's already
has
on
one has
the.
it.
Oh, I thought she'd print something off. Fair enough. Cool.
How could she print it off?
Well,
She's-
you know, like PDF print and sent over. But yeah.
Nope, don't worry. We got this.
Nice.
Sarah's on it.
Hey.
15 plus 6.
Hits.
So that is, what is that, 4d6?
Yes, 46. Shit, that's really good.
Yeah, guiding bolt's beast.
Yeah. Nice.
That's 2 6s and 2 4s, that's 20.
That's gotta be it.
Hang on, let's check. Yeah, no, that is.
20 total.
Yeah, bitch.
It looks very So,
It's dead.
it's
And
like
then, bonus action.
Oh, which she's got advantage on for.
for herself. Yeah.
16 plus.
22,
Hits.
yeah.
No, plus 3, because it's only the.
Oh,
Oh, no, it is, because I was on the wrong one. What's that, d8 again?
1d8 plus 4. Nice.
What did you get?
12.
Finish it.
I did this for you, Sarah. She, like, the spiritual weapon just goes straight through its eye and, like, slams it into the floor.
Awesome. Yeah. So the guiding bolt was like ball lightning in a miniature cloud, and it flies through the air, flashes over its skin, and just as the light flickers, the spear, the harpoon, sorry, flies across the room, pins it through both of its eyes, down into the ground. And that is the end of Oh no, we still got through the snakes.
Oh my god,
still
these
got through
fucking
the
snakes.
Okay. Is that the end of Freya's go?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, you're up. The snake's corpse is in front of you.
He'll just
Heat radiating from this thing.
turn very slowly towards the one that's next to Clayton. He's going to walk over there to flank, and then two-handed
Take
longsword
the snake out.
through the snake.
Can you put the.
24 to hit.
It's
Next.
just.
That is 12 points of slashing damage and 3 points of necrotic.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you just the blade goes far enough; it's almost cutting it in half, and then the pulse of necrotic damage just
And then he'll just
shrivels.
turn from there. So I think I used, 15 feet to get there, was it? And then I'll just walk very slowly, 15 feet towards the one that's next to Ahmaya.
You can make it halfway across.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just start walking towards
Very
it.
nice.
Walking backwards.
Moonwalk.
Eugene, you're up.
I'm gonna move round towards the middle of the room.
Don't get too close to the middle of the room, you'll fall in.
Yes. And I'm going to use my crossbow and fire at that one.
Cool. What is wrong with that one? Is it?
Because I'm going to move my hex if it gets to it on my
I see.
turn.
Right.
But we were taking the big snack out, so I was just like, move it over.
I got a 1.
Oh.
I don't know how to use this crossbow.
So you don't
hits the roof.
hit Sentinel, but it's close.
Jesus!
It pings
Jesus.
off the side of the wall into the cage.
Judas!
Okay.
I'm looking
Your
at
man.
If you look at me, I'm like doing one of those things where you know how someone would blame their equipment. I'm like, oh, the gears got stuck.
It's a good job I like you.
Moxie.
Cool. Chill touch at the one by Sentinel. It's 18 on the die.
Very nice. That hits.
So it's
That's a
finally 8 necrotic
much
damage.
better.
Which one is that one?
One by Throne Sentinel.
8. Very
That
nice.
one's taken so much damage.
No, the other one did. This one's not. This one's. Well, it's her now.
That was the one that was laying on the floor next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maya.
I'm just gonna turn around to face this thing
Exterminating
Kick it.
service.
and two-handed
A 2-hand kick.
Yeah. Very nice.
slice it across is what that action was.
Does it raise it up to try and strike you? Yeah.
Well, I don't have time for this. And apparently I really don't have time for this because that's an 11.
Total
Yeah.
misses.
I just
So
stand there, I'm like,
raises up and you're like, whoa, shit! Just miss. Okay, Sentinel.
Stabby at the one in front of me.
Okay. Roll that attack.
Oh, I'm going to move around so I'm flanking.
Go for it. Get advantage.
12 plus 4, 17.
Hits.
So that's D8 and a D6.
Nice.
No. Oh, I was right. 10, 12, 13, 14,
Yeah.
15, 16.
It dies. Yeah. Your head just lops off immediately. Okay. Clayton. I mean, to be honest, he's not going to bother. You're in the way. There's Toby over there. This last snake's go. It's going to attack Ahmaya. That's a 13.
does not hit.
Misses.
I don't.
So I think, for the sake of brevity, it's not going to survive an entire round of combat. So the.
Let's kill it!
Okay, if you want to kill it, Freya.
Who
10 minutes later, the snake has killed every single one of them.
Do you know the guiding bolt?
no, just
Sacred Flames, Dex 14.
That is a. Oh god, 17.
No, makes it.
Okay, Aura.
Frey didn't get the kill.
Oh wait, her spiritual weapons still up.
Oh yeah, well we can move it. Sick.
Can you just pull it from the skull of this giant snake?
20. Can we get it to flanking with 20 foot of movement?
Yeah, go for it. Roll with advantage.
Why not?
It's a snake.
Not 20.
What's the damage?
How much is
1d8 plus 4.
so
This
it's
one wasn't
So
that
8
hurt.
plus.
so it's 8 plus 4.
So 12.
12 plus 14.
It just kills it. Yeah, it moves across the room, up and down, slams into the ground. And as that one is dead, the harpoon turns to mist and dissipates.
Your dice.
It was almost really good.
Very nice, guys.
It was so close to
Turn
actually
off
getting it right in the box.
Turn off the cam.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh look.
Did it seem alright? Was that okay?
I don't know.
We can always move it around next time.
It doesn't actually fit in there.
Very nice, guys. Okay. At the end of the round, who's got the highest? I'm going to pare back Freya's passive because I don't want to be taking all of the... I don't want to be like, oh, I hear, guys, I can hear something over there.
I mean, that's
so
fine.
That's fine. That's what you would do.
Whose passive is... give me a passive. So
11.
11.
13.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Really? What
Clayton's is not very good either.
I'm the most perceptive,
No,
are you sure?
This is 11 as well. So you and you're
Good job.
actually one of the closest. So you can hear a gurgling sound from the hag.
Guys,
you can
there's
Yeah, it's like
I don't know if we properly killed the hag. There's a noise coming from it.
I'm gonna go
Up
and investigate.
I will come
hag.
with.
okay.
I'm
You
going to walk
two,
over very slowly.
sure. So you two close in on either side. The skin still covers it, although it's been singed and cut. This moist skin is still hanging heavy over the cage.
Moist.
I'm gonna use like my long sword and also my scimitar that I've got to like pick it up with the swords and like flip it back.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so and when you do that, you can see it inside. The hag is kind of hunched up against the side of the cage. Blood is pouring from the weaving over its face, and you can see that there's a sort of a necklace around it that has begun constricting tighter and tighter.
This is not already dead. Damn.
Should we take the Do we take the necklace?
Do we want to just stab it down first to make sure it's dead? Because I don't want to choke it. That's rude.
It looks like it's, if not dead, it's dying, like it's gonna die. So this is also constricting it.
I mean, so this thing was put in a cage. Maybe it wasn't here maybe it was put here against its will.
No, someone must have done this.
Yeah, this is... And they were feeding it, because we know that from... Well, they were bringing it something from the notes that we found in that notebook.
And as you guys are talking, there's a whining sound, a faint whining, pitchy noise, and then and its head rolls off.
That's great.
Is the necklace still there?
Yeah, it's been it's closed, so that all of the wire that was around its neck has now been sucked into the amulet that was at the front.
Can I stick my sword through and like slowly lift it off of the headless corpse?
It is literally just the amulet now, so there's not really anything for you to hook onto. It's kind of a block, but you can scoot it across the floor.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it, so I'm like scooting it across the
Put
wall.
it down near me. I think we've got a bit of time. It looks like this area isn't quite as dangerous as it was a few minutes ago. I could try to identify it.
Yeah, that would be
I'll
really
like
useful.
scoot it over.
And then does someone want to do just detect magic to see if all of the threads have gone, or if they're going into this?
I would, but I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I can do that.
Yeah, me or Freya, we can do it.
Yeah, if you detect, and I'll try to figure out what this is.
Someone identify. Sick.
Okay, so someone's doing... Are you doing a ritual?
Yeah, I have to do it as a ritual.
Okay.
But the other slots.
While that's happening, over 10 minutes, what's everyone else doing?
I'm just going to kind of walk around the edge and see if there's anything else that will give us clues as to who set this shit up.
Okay.
I'm looking for any kids.
Any children? Okay.
Yeah.
Alan, before I start, do you still have your winds up?
Or it does until
No one's addressing it.
After the snake dies, he just stands there for about another 40 seconds or so, with the wings just there, and then they just disappear.
Just not going to talk about that. Are we just not going to talk about it?
And he seems to come back to his senses and starts looking around the room.
Aura, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just one main question, really. What?
I could ask the same thing. I'm sure I was over there.
Oh, so you weren't aware of what just happened?
No, I was stood in front of the snake and just looks around it. It's dead.
Roll a... this is going to be more of a... It's a check to kind of see if you can recall anything from that time. So I would say it is a wisdom save.
15 total.
Yeah, so as you think back on that period in time that's missing, all you remember is darkness and this feeling of a pulsing sound. And it reminds you of the meditation you did with Freya, and the first time you heard anything or felt anything to do with this unknown thing that you have faith in, but you don't know what it is. And all you remember is that feeling of the vibrations in your chest and the darkness.
Just sort of stands there and just sort of rubs his eyes, just disorientated.
I mean, I suppose it would be a good time for one of those practical jokes that you like, Moxie, but I think in the situation best not to. You had wings and you looked dark and
You looked
not
fucking
yourself.
rad.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, no.
Let's hope not. That's
It's a bit
debatable.
yeah, a bit scary, but more like, I don't know, awe inspiring. I don't know. It was sick.
I mean, I did feel like vomiting too. Yes, Molly. I'm glad that wasn't just me.
Okay. Do you want to sit down? Do you want a little sit?
Yeah, I think so. And just gonna go and sit on the stairs.
And with that, I'll start ritual casting.
Sure. And
Do you like a small blue friend to keep you company?
If he's put there, he'll probably just like absently sort of pat him.
Yeah, that's it. I'll go comfort.
Freya will sit with you, but she's herself is very quiet.
This is where we hate COVID, because there was a whole conversation there.
Okay, so investigation check.
Yes. I forgot I was
you are
doing that.
looking for children, so separate check.
I'm doing this detect magic.
Detect magic, Eugene. Identifying
the amulet.
Okay. And Aura sat down with Freya. Yes.
15.
Okay, so oops. You look around the cage for a time, and there's very little evidence of what brought anything to this thing. You do see a small pile of keys, rusted, lots and lots of different kinds, and around the lock, this padlock that's in the front of the cage, is all scratched from where the hag or something had been trying to open it, and you can see that on her person, it'd be hard to reach through, but you could probably manage it. She has got things wrapped inside this sort of, even it's rags and layers of the snakeskin, but she has got things in there tucked away. But you would have to attempt to go in there, I guess, to get those out.
While everyone's doing their casting, can I go through the keys and see if any of them unlock the...
Yeah, I think over the 10 minutes, none of them seem to work. So this pile is probably off cast, cast off. So.
Yeah. Okay.
But in 10 minutes, you can probably try to get in as well.
But we've got thieves' tools, and me and Clayton can use them.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, Clayton, I didn't say what he was going to do. He can always help you if you try and get in. Sentinel, you don't see, thankfully, any children down here. You don't see any evidence of children, but you do see the keys as well. You see a couple of other piles that are older, rusted, and among them you do sometimes see other little trinkets, buttons, that kind of stuff. And what did you roll for your investigation? Yeah, you're not sure what brought it down here, but with your 15, you think it's likely that that's one of the things the hag was getting people to do. Maybe the children was bring it keys. Clayton's like, you want to get in? I can help.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he grabs the thieves' tools. He'll try and pick the lock. It's a busted old looking thing. It takes a while. To be honest, these things are usually, the rust is actually more annoying than the lock itself. And he gets in and he turns it. He wipes off the tools and the padlock comes off. He rolls them back up and hands them to you. And the cage opens this awful squeal. Are you going in?
I want Clayton to hold the door open the whole time in case it swings shut.
Yeah, okay. Do you tell him that?
Yeah, Clayton, you need to keep this door open because if you shut it behind me, even as a joke, I will stab you.
You can see he was about to do it. All right.
I will not hesitate. Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my scimitar, so not my fancy sword, to just kind of like sift through stuff on the body because I don't actually want to touch anything.
So it's obviously headless where the necklace decapitated it. There is an old wrapping of cloth under its arm in a pouch, and you take that out. You peel back a couple of the pages. It's dry.
No, I don't actually touch anything physically. I'll use the cloth to open it.
Yeah. Okay. It's potentially it's like a diary. It's written in something that you can't understand, and it's made of a skin, a horrible thing made of skin, but it's potentially the same snake skin. So it's small, but it's dry, and it's written in blood. So yes, but Ahmaya, you're just holding this at the moment, so we'll deal with that in a moment.
Yeah.
Detect magic. You cast your eye around. You can see like the threads just drifting and dissipating in the air, floating, disappearing. It's almost like stepping into a room where looms are operating, and all of the threads have just burst apart and they're just fading away. And it looks like they're drifting away, and it's ended. And the same can be said for the threads that were on the snakes. They're gone. You don't seem to see anything else. But in Eugene's hands, as he's also casting, you do see the amulet has a faint abjuration glow. Okay, and Eugene. So you ritual casted Identify. This doesn't have any magical properties anymore, so it's been used up. I'm not sure how. I don't think Identify, because it has to give you an inch. It tells you the abilities it has, right? It no longer has any. But what I'll say is, if you roll an Arcana check, you might be able to glean something.
24.
Very nice. 24. It's like grasping at something that's just unable to, just been slipping through your fingers, and you can feel the information, the enchantment that was once there slipping away. But you do glean some information. You know that this is not sigillism. This is not an artifice. This is something alien to your analytical eyes. Enchanted maybe by something like the Guild of the Whispered Word, or something else. It's an alien enchantment, but you do know it was designed to control, to limit information, and to absolve sin. And it says absolve is one of the strong words associated with this. As it fades, it's the absolve, and then it's gone. Cool. So it is, for mechanical purposes, now null, that you know of.
Cool. So I'd probably relay that to Moxie first of all. Just be like, it's run out of charges, or it's not working now, whatever it is. But it was controlling the creature.
Okay.
Does anyone want to go and get clean?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, the threads. Yeah, I don't see the threads anymore, guys. So we did it! Yay!
Yay!
What are you doing with the book? You banging it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
And then banging it.
Yeah, I'll just take it with us, and I'll talk about it once we're out of the sewer, because it's starting to get to me a little bit.
Sure. Okay.
One just sat on those stairs with her. We'll just have a quiet conversation. And I'll tell Sarah what I know.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good idea, actually. She doesn't... I guess she doesn't know what to say. She's unexpected. And
it's just generally a conversation about like what happened with the two guys further back with the spell, and just sort of you're not a bad person conversation.
Yeah.
And he'll tell us some bits about Volthair, and just say the people that were there were bad people. They would have been sent there because they weren't even safe to be in prisons and that, and just a bit about that, sort of. Yeah,
no, that's nice, and you can tell that comforts her. And I think she'd probably want to try and explain, or try and help with your own situation with the wings, but I guess we'll see what she says as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Most vague conversation.
I don't want to say anything.
No, it's not.
No,
You're
no.
absolutely right, but it's just very funny.
But she would definitely want to comfort you. So you know. Okay.
Or would she?
Stabs it.
Okay. So Clayton, he takes a once over the place as well, and he's like, "Ugh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get the fuck out of here."
Yep. Amaya leaves.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're out.
He hands you, Aura, a piton, and he's like, "Thanks for this."
Oh, it's a wooden stake there.
Was it? I thought it was
wooden
a
stake.
climbing pin.
Yeah.
That's what he's got. He's got
Yeah.
the thing that you threw down. He's like, well, it was a long swim. And this helped.
Glad
Wait,
it
I thought
helped.
you were right behind.
Glad it helped. I nearly ended up joining you in the end.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
It's just try not to go for a swim this time on the way out.
I'm not even sure I want a bath, but I think we all need one.
should.
You fucking stink, dude.
Yeah.
Do you want to go out the Stubbs entrance, or you come in with us?
Well, to be honest, Eskeel's place is pretty small. I wondered what you guys were doing. If you were staying in an inn, or
I mean, you guys can stay at the Coal and Petal if you want, but I'll be going back to Kaz's.
Oh, you mean the colon petal?
okay. But I mean, I don't. The Coal and Petal's all right. Yeah, I'm happy to stay there.
It's up to you if you want to sleep in
Is
their
that the
lovely
place with the
sofas.
very rude?
Oh, you can't go back. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go in and pretend nothing happened. That's fine.
Well, he did pay the woman.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
sure
fine.
it'd be
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
I probably gave him more than the jug was worth.
Exactly.
We'll say you guys.
I've never stolen
as we go
anything
through.
before.
Don't worry, it's fine.
We shall hope.
Your voice is kind of bouncing around the sewer as you're walking out. Clayton's like, "Look, I'm happy to go, but I don't care if if they got hot water, then."
Oh yeah, I'm going there. 100%. Gotta
Okay.
wash my sword.
Is there some sort of bathhouse in this city?
Probably.
Do I know that?
Aura and those who live here, so not really a bathhouse because that's a lot of water.
Yeah, that's true.
And this
We're
is
in a
like-
desert.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the river.
There is the
yeah,
river.
there is the river. Although by the time it gets through to the Stubbs, it's pretty gross because it starts in the glitter. It starts at the glitters and south of the Guild Garden, and then it comes through the centre near the Mariners Market, through the Grand and the Western Stubbs, and by that point it's filthy.
I'm just gonna have a bath at the colon petal.
I mean, like, I can prestidigitation, like, probably the worst of it off. I don't know if we'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
everything. I don't know if
You
we'll
can
get
do a
everything
bit of it, yeah. So you're actually
Kaz
like
will kill me
suitable
if
for
I
society.
walk in smelling like this. I will be dead.
Yeah.
You'll die.
So you can get the worst.
I
of it
believe
then.
you, yeah, she will kill us.
Yeah, so you can get maybe like your shoes at the top of this. You guys make your way up the ladder, and yeah, maybe Moxie, you're helping get some of the worst of people's legs and faces and hands, so that you're not absolutely covered head to toe,
Vile.
but you all still stink. And as you emerge out into the alleyway behind the Coal and Petal.
I don't know which one you said that time.
Coal and Petal.
Thank you.
That is where we will end today's session.
Cool.
Lovely.
Shower time.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.